What's up, weirdos? Out in the backyard again. Patio Chronicles. Let's get it, guys. I know you guys love those Patio Chronicles, so let's talk about it. Bitcoin. So I was just checking on it. I don't know if you guys can hear the jet flying over, but apologize for that. So, Bitcoin right now sitting at climbed all the way back up to 105.75 right now. Right at resistance. Right at resistance. Can it break above today and close the daily candle? We've got about 37 minutes left from the time I'm recording this for the daily candle close. So we'll see. Can we get above there? Personally, I doubt it. I think we have a little bit more sideways action till somewhere between the 5th and the 10th of the month. I think we're going to kind of be down and sideways. There is potential, guys, to see downside to 101 to 103. But on the flip side of that, earlier today we were looking, and there's like $11.5 billion in shorts that's going to get liquidated if Bitcoin goes back up to $111,000, right? So we could see a monster short squeeze happen here as well. Don't count that out, guys. And we know that those squeezes, long squeeze, short squeeze, whatever it is, we know that they happen fast and they happen violently, right? So we could see that. Keep an eye out for that. That's a lot of money. For me personally, I would not be messing with leverage right now. I would not be. If I was to do anything, it's not financial advice. I would probably put in a little tiny itty bitty long, right? Considering how much leverage is being utilized right now for shorts, I think you're going to see some exchanges start to liquidate some of these people. We're going to see a lot of liquidations if that happens, man. Right back up to 111. Sorry, 100. Yeah, 111,000. That's $11.5 billion liquidated in shorts. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. High risk, man. I wouldn't do that, but anyway. So that's the possibilities there, right? And I really could see that happening. It's Monday. We could see that happen as early as tomorrow. We see bullish news coming out. Kind of neutral on the day with Powell. Nothing really to report there. Nothing special. So, but what I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about was Zbeck. We're going to talk about some Zbeck. Some people were upset that I put in a video saying Zbeck was probably going to correct. So, saying that I'm bearish on Zbeck. So, I'm going to put out a bullish Zbeck video for you, right? A little bit of bullishness for you, a little perspective, okay? Quick shout out, though, to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Get yours today, guys. Use our link down below. Get like 30% off or something like that. They got 2-for-1 deals on the biometric wallets. They got the card wallets are extremely affordable as well. Check them out. Use our link down below. Like I said, guys, not your keys, not your coins. Be safe out there. Keep your crypto off exchanges in your own self-custody wallet. You can swap on there, you can take profits on there, and you can stake on there as well. So all of the luxuries of an exchange with a bug just flew in my eye, with none of the risk, right? None of the risk in terms of getting hacked, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, quick shout out to them, Decent Biometric Wallet. So guys, listen, Zbeck, right? Now a lot of cryptos out there are speculative. And we talk all the time about, I'm not going to name certain projects because I don't want people to think I'm funding the projects, but, utility project A, is working on things, and, when they get their product out, or when this happens or that happens, it's going to be an absolutely, fantastic project. And we wait, right? For the team to develop, for their product to get out, all this stuff. And that's probably 99% of crypto, really, right? A lot of it is in the speculation phase still. Not a whole bunch of utility is happening in crypto as a whole right now, but there are exceptions. And Zbeck is one of those exceptions, right? A lot of crypto is just theory. In theory, once we do this, our product is going to be great. In theory, okay? So we're going to talk about a couple things that make Zbeck special, right? Why they could lead the way in a lot of different aspects of decentralized finance. Okay. Now I know there's some speculation out there about a potential collaboration or partnership with Ripple, and there's a bee flying around me. Oh, yeah, he took off. Okay, so a collaboration partnership with Ripple. Um, that's going to be massive. That's going to be massive. I have no doubt that we're going to hear something. It might not be for a little while. We know how these companies work, right? We know that Zbeck has like an NDA in place right now. They can't really, but they did say that they have been in talks with Ripple for the last like 3 weeks or something, right? So, but you know how these things work. They usually get slow rolled. It's very possible might not hear anything about a collaboration or partnership between Ripple and Zbeck for like 5 or 6 months, right? Just because they're talking right now, it doesn't mean that these talks don't take time, right? So you got to be patient with that. But that's still going to be massive, right? Even just the speculation on it is huge, right? There's bees buzzing everywhere. Holy smokes. The sun comes out after a rain, and all of a sudden bees are out trying to get that nectar. Jesus. Um, so yeah. So basically, guys, let's talk first about their payroll systems, right? Getting paid in real time, by the hour, by the day, by the minute, right? By the half hour, by the second, really. This technology is at the forefront of payroll services, in my opinion, right? Think about this. Do you really think in a world where there's tech out there that people can pay and get paid by the hour, by the minute, right? That people are going to stick to an old, archaic system? For example, you call a plumber over to your house. Okay, he's working on your pipes. Takes him 2 hours and 10 minutes, but he charges you for 3 hours. Not with Zbeck's payroll systems. Nope. You get paid for 2 hours and 20 minutes, not 3 hours, right? They like to round up. Well, I was here for 3 minutes past the hour, so you're paying me for the extra hour. In a world where that kind of stuff happens, Zbeck's payroll systems are at the forefront, in my opinion, right? Contract workers, employees, right? You have an employee that you are terminating or that's quitting. You quit your job, right? Halfway through the pay system, the 2 week pay period, right? You want to sit around and wait a couple of weeks for your pay, right? I worked at a job once. I was running a bar. It took them like 3 weeks after I resigned to get me my final check. Unacceptable, right? Not with Zbeck. Pay them right away, right up to the second that they worked, right? Absolutely fantastic, guys. Absolutely fantastic. That's going to be the standard, in my opinion, for the majority of companies globally. Globally, right? It just makes sense. Why would you stick to an old payroll system? People living paycheck to paycheck, waiting 2 weeks for a paycheck. Sometimes people get paid once a month, right? Whereas if they can get paid daily, it makes life a little bit easier for them, especially people who live a tighter budget, right? Imagine being able to budget your money daily instead of bi-weekly, right? You get paid daily, you know exactly how much money you make that day. So, something to think about, guys. I really do think that that's going to be the standard in the future moving forward, and Zbeck is at the forefront of it. There is no competition for what they're doing right now. It's just them and nobody else, right? And then we move over to their MasterCard Visa partnerships, onboarding dozens and dozens and hundreds and thousands of cryptos that you can spend anywhere. And I know a lot of people say, well, why would I spend my crypto? Fair enough. Fair enough. But I would say this. You can also just spend USDC. Circle, your stable coin, right? Once you take your profits, you roll it into stablecoin. Guess what? You can spend your stablecoin just like fiat on a debit card anywhere Visa and MasterCard is accepted. You are quite literally cutting the bank out of the entire process, right? You literally are your own bank at that point. No more bank fees, no more being told how much you're allowed to have, from a bank. It got as bad that I was hearing stories. I don't know if it's in the States, but here in Canada, it got as bad as there was this gentleman that went into a bank and he wanted to buy a boat from a friend, right? And he needed like 5 grand or something like that. And he recorded it when he went into the bank. They didn't know he had his phone on, right? So he went in. I need to withdraw 5 grand. I'm buying a boat. And the woman, first of all, the woman was like, well, why do you need 5 grand? Right there. I know what you're all thinking. None of your damn business why I need 5,000 of my dollars, right? None of your business is why I need it, right? But she forced an hand. He said, well, he's a nice guy. He said, look, I'm buying a boat from my friend. I need 5 grand, right? You know what she asked him next? I swear, I watched this video. Look it up on YouTube. I'm sure you can find it, right? Guy tries to buy boat. Bank won't give him his money. Something like that, right? So she says to him, well, can your friend give you some sort of a bill of sale so that you can show it to us, so you can prove to us that that's what you're using the money for? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, would I explode at that point? Holy smokes. Wait, I'm not applying for a loan here, right? I want my money now. Let me know in the comment section, guys. What would you say to the bank teller if she said, you're going to need to bring me a bill of sale for that boat that you want to buy for cash from your friend before you can have your money? Oh, man. I would be just flabbergasted. I wouldn't even know. It would take me probably 3 minutes of silence just to digest what she said, right? But the point is, that is a thing, and that is the world we are slowly moving into, right? And then the banks wonder why we want to be bankless, right? So you can literally be your own bank. What you can do, you can take your profits on your crypto, whatever it is that you're selling. Let's use Zbeck as an example. You sell your Zbeck at the peak of the bull run. You convert it into Circle USDC. Guess what? You just send it from your Phantom wallet or your Coinbase wallet right over to your Zbeck Carbon card. And it is accepted as payment anywhere that MasterCard and Visa are accepted. No more bank. You can go to ATMs and take money out. No more bank, right? And there's no volatility, obviously. That's why it's called a stablecoin. So these are just 2 reasons why, you guys, that Zbeck is at the forefront here, and it is extremely undervalued at this point in time. Extremely undervalued. Being bankless is the direction our society is moving into. Why do you think banks pay Elizabeth Warren and people like that so much money to fight against crypto? Because they know exactly what's going on. They are going the way of the VHS tape. That's also why they're trying to move into custodying crypto, right? Because they're trying to evolve with the times. Because if they don't somehow get their claws into crypto, whether it's custodying your crypto, investing into crypto on your behalf and taking a fee, in one way or another, they're trying to get into crypto, because if they don't, they're gone. Blockbuster Video style, right? So yeah, those are just a couple of reasons, guys, why I believe that Zbeck is extremely undervalued right now. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you agree with what I had to say about Zbeck today? Let me know, guys, down in the chat or in the comment section. And I'm extremely jacked up about something else, guys. Listen, we dropped XCN last year, right? March of 2024. We made a 500% return on that, guys. We got in on Zbeck 7-8 months ago. We crushed it on Zbeck, and we're still crushing it on Zbeck. We called Nadix months ago. We crushed it on Nadix, guys. Listen, that's what we do over there. If getting in early on microcap gems that are primed to explode is your thing, get over to the Patreon, guys. I just dropped 3 more microcap gems that are going to blow up, just like Zbeck, just like Onyx Coin, just like Nadix, and like so many others that we've called in the past, guys. I'm telling you right now, thousands of people over on the Patreon are making a killing. We've helped 34 people now just this year hit 7-figure portfolios, and so many more have hit high 6 figures, guys. Right? So get over there. Let's multiply that portfolio, guys. Let's blow it up together as a community. Check out these gems. Like I said, I dropped 3 this weekend. One on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. And guess what? I'm dropping 2 more next weekend. Get in early on these plays, guys. We're not talking meme coins at rug pull. We're talking decentralized finance, RWA, DPIN, solid utility plays with amazing partnerships, phenomenal tokenomics, great narratives, and so much more, guys. Check it out. The link is down below. We're also live over there every single day. We have 8 different chats over there that are constantly buzzing as well. Everyone's helping everybody else. Like, everyone there tells me the exact same thing. Okay, this is a quote I get from at least once a day. Rob, I joined your Patreon in January, February, whatever, right? Everything I bought before I joined your Patreon is red. Everything I bought after I joined your Patreon is green. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourselves, guys. The link is down below. And if you need mentorship in this bull run, in this asset class, from someone who's been through multiple cycles, join our mentorship coaching calls over on the Patreon, guys. They're absolutely free as a Patreon member. So get involved. Book yours today. They don't cost nothing as a Patreon member. Get the guidance that you need for portfolio structure, exit strategies, profit-taking plans, technical analysis training, tokenomics, how to do research, how to identify studs from duds, and so much more. Guys, I'm telling you, you're missing the boat. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.